Good afternoon. Hi, I'm Laura Dorsey, and I'm with the Infinite Scholars Program. Infinite Scholars has one mission, and that's to be able to help qualified students be able to go to college. We do this in several different ways, but one of the main ways that we do this is that we host scholarship fairs. We have between 50 and 100 colleges in our networks that are working with us on a regular basis to be able to make sure that we can facilitate these scholarship fairs that we do in 27 cities across the country. Today, we have with us one of our premier partners that we have, Virginia State University. Virginia State University's award-winning 236-acre tree-lined campus is located on a bluff overlooking picturesque Appomattox River and Petersburg, Virginia. Centrally located, VSU is about 20 minutes from downtown Richmond, 2 hours from our nation's capital, and about 2 hours from Virginia Beach. As the nation's first fully state supported HBCU with just over 4,500 students hailing from 35 states and 13 countries, VSU boasts a diverse group of students from many different backgrounds, enriching the campus community. Recently recognized by HBCU Digest, VSU was awarded Best Business Program, Best Gospel Choir, Female Student of the Year, and the coveted title of HBCU of the Year, a testament to VSU's commitment to excellence. Today, you will learn more about Virginia State from one of its proudest alumni, Mrs. Angela Diggs. Angela serves as VSU's Director of Recruitment and holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Marketing from VSU's nationally recognized Reginald F. Lewis College of Business. Angela, welcome so much. We look so forward to hearing about your presentation about VSU. I'm sure the students are going to be very excited.
All right, well, thank you so much, Dr. Dorsey, and thank you, Infinite Scholars, for providing an opportunity for students to obtain their educational dreams. Now I'm going to get right into it. Again, my name is Angie Diggs, and I serve as the Director of Recruitment from Virginia State University. And I would like to share with you just a little bit of information that would help you get to know VSU a little better. So if you would, I will share my screen with you and get right into it. Now, Virginia State University is, again, located in Petersburg, Virginia. You can see our beautiful picturesque campus here. And we also have a wonderful virtual tour presentation that I can share with you at the end of this presentation. But for right now, I just want you to get a little glimpse about our VSU.
You have the power right now to transform your life through education and a commitment to learn. You have the power right now to build a life you love through preparation, hard work, and dedication. You have the power right now to shape your life. No matter how hard it's been, you can always begin again. Do something that your future self will thank you for. Come to Virginia State University, a transformative experience.
Awesome, awesome. So at Virginia State, we have a transformative mission. We are, as the state's first fully state-supported, the nation's fully state-supported HBCU, we have a mission deeply ingrained in commitment to our students. So we endeavor to meet the educational needs of our students to graduate lifelong learners who are well-equipped to serve their campus communities as informed global citizens and ethical professionals. At Virginia State, we have about 4,300 students with a 13-to-1 student to faculty ratio. What does that mean to you? That means that you have an enriched educational experience taught by professors, not teachers' assistants, where you can have an engaged experience within the classroom. Your average class size is only about 20 students. So you're able to forge that relationship with professionals who are your professors and they're experts in their industry. Again, we have a 236-acre tree-lined main campus, as well as a 416-acre agricultural research facility. At Virginia State, we have 17 different NCAA Division II sports. Those sports are scholarship receiving sports. For the men, we have basketball, baseball, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field, football, tennis, and golf. For the ladies, we have volleyball, basketball, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field, softball, and bowling. We also have cheerleading and dance teams available. We have over 90 different clubs and organizations on campus. So if you want to get actively involved in the campus atmosphere and community, you have an ample opportunity to do so with not only our Greek letter fraternity and sororities, we have service organizations, socially conscious organizations, demographic organizations, and leisure organizations. And we also have over 130 different study abroad programs in case you want to enhance your educational experience with an international flair. Our academic colleges at Virginia State, we have 6 of them. Each of them are separate and unique, but together they formulate a comprehensive educational experience with over 40 different major options and 85 different course paths with concentrations in minors. So within these colleges, that's where you would find your different majors. At Virginia State University, our minimum GPA for consideration for admission is a 2.2. Why do you ask that we have a 2.2 GPA for minimum consideration? Well, we evaluate students based on their transcript, the classes that they've taken, how well they've fared in those classes in respect to their chosen field. So, for example, if we have a student who is interested in becoming a mechanical engineer in our mechanical engineering and technology degree program, we'll be really focused to make sure that that student is well equipped to enter that field and hit the ground running. That means we're going to look really hard at their math, make sure they've taken calculus. That's going to be a minimum entry course for that particular program. We want to make sure they've done well in their math and science courses. And that would pretty much give us a really good look as to whether or not that student would be successful in that program. On the contrary, if there was a student who was interested in, say, mass communications, that's an English intensive program. So we're going to look more at their humanities and English grades for that student. So again, it's a objective evaluation process, but that is our minimum level for students to be admitted to Virginia State. On average, our freshman class comes in with about a 2.8 GPA, a 920 SAT, or a 17 ACT. But I have a feeling I'm dealing with scholars here. So our honor students come in with at least a 3.0 GPA, a 1080 SAT, or a 21 on the ACT. Now, this does include super scores. So the more often you take these SAT and ACT exams, the greater possibility you have of achieving a higher score with Virginia State. Now, I know what everybody's next question is. How much does it cost? At Virginia State, we strive to keep our educational opportunity available to as many students as possible, so we keep these tuition numbers very low. Our average in-state tuition is around $9,100 a year, and out-of-state around $20,000 a year. Now, what we strive to do is to keep that number low. So your next question is, what about scholarships? Absolutely. If you take a look at the picture, that is actually our honors residence hall. One side is for honor students and the other side is for freshman students. So scholarships start at Virginia State with a 3.0 GPA, that 1080 SAT, and again, we do accept super scores, and a 21 on your ACT. That will afford you $6,500 per year automatically on your account as long as you maintain that 3.0 GPA at Virginia State. Then you'll be considered a provost scholar. You will have participation in the honors program and residence in our honors residential facility. If you do a little bit better, we pay you a little bit more. So with a 3.2 GPA, 1170 SAT, or a 24 on your ACTs, you are automatically considered for the presidential scholarship, and that is $10,000 per year automatically on your account as long as you, again, maintain that 3.0 GPA at Virginia State. Now, there are additional scholarship sources available to you. At Virginia State, we have the Founder Scholarship. That's available to transfer students with an associate's degree and a GPA above a 3.0. Our VSU departmental scholarships include additional funding for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics majors, majors in VSU agriculture, which includes animal science, textiles and apparel merchandising management, which is fashion merchandising, dietetics, and more. And that also includes our business school. Now, endowed or foundation scholarships are scholarships you would apply for specific reasons our donors or alumni have given to the scholarship fund and set their own criteria. So you would want to check the website for that. We also are able to offer the Teach Grant for our education majors, and we do offer athletic and Army ROTC scholarships. Now, these next three scholarships are available because Virginia State University is an HBCU. The first is a special designation as a USDA 1890 land grant HBCU. There's a special scholarship our admitted students can apply for there. There's also the Thurgood Marshall Scholarship Fund, and the UNCF Scholarship and Internships and Fellowships is a great wealth of a database of scholarships that are available to you. There are also national alumni chapter or alumni association scholarships available, your local chapter fraternities and sororities, civic organizations, churches and houses of worship, and a wealth of scholarships are on the database at fastweb.com. So we encourage you to really search out for these scholarships and really see what it is that is available to you, because a lot of scholarships go unclaimed because we just didn't have students to apply for it. So you definitely want to be diligent in your scholarship search, in your search to fund your education. Now, again, I thank you. I just wanted to give you a little glimpse about Virginia State, but the best way to get to know your VSU is to come visit. So we encourage you to come to VSU, come be a part of the VSU Trojan family. In the meantime, you can visit our virtual tour on our VSU official YouTube channel under VSU Transformative Tour. And here is some contact information. If you wanted some more information about admission to VSU, our application is always available online and it's always free of charge. So I just encourage you to learn more about your VSU.
Angela, thank you so much. That was just so much comprehensive information that I'm sure that the students and their parents would absolutely, be looking forward to, just giving them the overall information. A couple of things that I had that I wanted to ask you too that were there. Now, when we took a look at your presentation and all the information, is there somewhere on your website that all of this information can be found too, the list of all the different scholarships that are available? Is that somewhere easily available on your website?
Absolutely. So at www.vsu.edu is our comprehensive website. If you have a particular piece of information you're searching for, go ahead and put that information in the search box on the upper right-hand corner, and it will take you to all of the different links on our website to that information. If you're specifically going to the application, it's vsu.edu/apply. If you're looking for financial aid information, you can click the financial aid tab at the top.
Okay, perfect. You know what? I had a couple of other questions, and I'm probably going to be putting you on the spots for this. There has been some research and some chatter in the academic arena about ACT and SAT scores, whether or not they're going to be used, whether or not they're going to be used in some universities. Do you have an indication of where VSU stands on this particular subject, or is that something that's just ongoing with you?
Absolutely. I'm glad you asked that question. At VSU, for students who have above a 3.0 GPA, we are fully test optional. So we do not use your test scores for consideration for admission if you have above a 3.0 GPA. However, if you wish to be considered for scholarships and have at least that 1080 SAT or 21 ACT, you must submit those scores in order to be considered for scholarships. So really our stance on that is a good student is a good student is a good student. And if you have above a 3.0 GPA, you have proven that you are a good student. So we don't really need those test scores in order to evaluate for admission.
Okay, perfect. Angela, one of the things that we've been hearing constantly is talking about, students, we're talking about scholarships, students coming out of college with a lot of student loan debt. So my thought process is that, okay, there are things that the colleges could do while they're there to be able to help alleviate the fact that when you come out of college, there's a plan. And so I know that internships and mentorship programs are important. Can you tell me where VSU stands on being able to deliver some of those to our students?
Absolutely. We at VSU think that that is one of the most important things for students to really understand when they're coming out of the university is financial preparedness. And not only does our financial aid department have financial counseling for students, they encourage them to only take out as much as much loans as you need. And that part of the financial counseling is really important for students to understand. 6 months after you graduate, Sallie Mae and the federal government and whomever else you have accepted loans for are gonna come a-knocking. And they don't stop knocking if you don't answer. So we definitely want to encourage our students and arm our students with the knowledge and financial counseling. With the internships, we've spent over $2 million to develop a academic center for excellence, or A Center, on campus that combines tutoring, it combines advising, as well as a career services hub for students to be able to research for their internships outside of their individual departments. Most of the departments will post their internship availabilities within their department, but we have a lot of campus interest in these internships. So we've developed this site for students to be able to go sort of a one-stop shop to look for not only internships while they're in school, but postgraduate employment for Fortune 500 and Fortune 50 corporations that come to VSU every year trying to recruit many of our wonderful students.
Okay, Angela, that leads me actually to my next question. So when we talk about the number of corporations that are actually working with VSU to recruit students, can you give us just a few? Like I said, I know there are a multitude, just a few of some of the top level companies that are on VSU campus on a regular basis recruiting students.
Absolutely. VSU prides itself and really boasts a lot of corporate relations with a lot of the corporations, not only local, but national and international corporations, such as Google, Apple, Amazon, Northrop Grumman, Deloitte, Hilton Hotels, Sabra, Disney, IBM, the list goes on. And these companies come to Virginia State twice a year during our career fairs to specifically recruit VSU students, not only for internships, but postgraduate employment as well. Again, this is a very, very short piece of a list that I was just able to rattle off because we see them on campus semester after semester, year after year.
Okay, perfect. Angela, I think that's pretty much the questions that I have. Is there one final thing that you just really want our students to be able to remember about VSU? And again, if you could one more time, make sure you provide the information where they can go and on the website and get the information for VSU and your personal information.
Absolutely. Virginia State University is a big family. If you have ever been in an environment where you felt totally comfortable and instructed by people who actually cared whether or not you succeed, that is the type of feeling you will acquire at VSU. Again, I'm an alum. I came to Virginia State University from Topeka, Kansas by myself and immediately fell in love with the family atmosphere and really the level of care put into my educational experience. So it's second to none. I would not have chosen another path if it was put out for me. But definitely, it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. And I encourage all to give Virginia State University a look. You can, again, view our virtual tour on our VSU official channel. It's all one word, VSU official channel on YouTube. And it's a transformative aerial tour where you can see about a 15-minute presentation on Virginia State University. It'll walk you through the campus. And you can always contact the Office of Admissions at admissions@vsu.edu. That's admissions@vsu.edu, or visit our website and take a look at a couple of programs that we offer at www.vsu.edu.
Angela, thank you very much for taking the time out today to be able to talk with our students and our parents about VSU and all the opportunities that we have to offer. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Go Trojans.